Good morning, dear children. How are you all? Fine. Okay, many days onwards we are discussing our unit first matter. Many important points we have discussed. I hope that you understood all the points. Today we are going to discuss about sublimation and deposition. It is very important point. All of you please take out a textbook and others please stay on video. Sublimation and deposition or solidification. What do you mean sublimation? In maybe you have discussed in chemistry and also maybe in previous class about the sublimation. Maybe this word is familiar for us. So, once again we can discuss the word sublimation here. Sublimation is the process by which a solid when heated directly changes into its vapor or gaseous state without first changing into liquid. That is called sublimation. The change of state from solid to gaseous state directly without melting, that is called sublimation. So, what is deposition or solidification? This point is new for us. Deposition may be. It is a process when a vapor or a gas on cooling changes directly into solid without first changing into liquid. The change of state from gas to solid directly, that is called a deposition. This process can be shown in figure, you can observe. Okay. You see solid to vapor directly, then vapor to solid directly, solid to vapor directly on heating. Deposition means vapor to solid directly on cooling. Okay. For example, when ammonium chloride, iodine, camphor, naphthalene and solid carbon dioxide are heated, they directly change into their vapors, and when their vapors are cooled, they change into their solids. Naphthalene balls or camphor and all directly changing to gas without melting, and same time this gas can change state from gas to solid directly without change in liquid. Okay. Carbon dioxide when cools converts into solid carbon dioxide. When we cool carbon dioxide in a particular temperature, minus temperature, then it will change as solid carbon dioxide, that is called a dry ice. This dry ice also a sublimate. It can directly changes to gas. Solid carbon dioxide also directly changes to gas. Sometimes sublimation also takes place without heating. For example, naphthalene balls, mothballs we are keeping in our home to protect the clothes from the insects. A small ball, white ball we are using. It is used to protect woolen clothes from insects. Okay. These naphthalene balls also directly changes into vapor, and with time they become small in size, and within time they become small in size. The process of sublimation and deposition can be easily demonstrated by the following activity. By a following activity we can understand the sublimation and deposition very easily. You please go through activity 10. Take some camphor or ammonium chloride, just powder it, make it powder. The arrangement of this activity should be done like this. Okay. Just go through the diagram. Okay. Here we can see a china dish, mesh, burner, stand, then we are using ammonium chloride. Okay. Okay, these are the things, arrangement, then inverted funnel. Okay, these are the arrangement, just go through it. Then what to do here? Take some camphor or ammonium chloride and powder it. Keep the powder in a china dish. China dish, we know that. Keep the powder in a china dish. Then now cover the china dish with an inverted funnel. Cover the china dish with an inverted funnel. Okay, as shown in figure. Then close the end of the funnel with a piece of cotton. Just close the end of the funnel with a piece of cotton. Then we are going to start the experiment. Now place the dish on a wire mesh kept on a tripod stand to heat it by the burner. You will notice that the fumes or vapors of ammonium chloride are seen in the funnel above the dish. These vapors upon rising get cooled and change into solid ammonium chloride, which gets deposited on the inner walls of the funnel. Thus, we can say that ammonium chloride on heating changes directly from solid to vapor, and these vapors on cooling directly changes to solid ammonium chloride. Okay, students, here we will get solid ammonium chloride. By heating, it changes to vapors of ammonium chloride, and by cooling we will get a solid ammonium chloride. Now we can discuss explanation of sublimation by the molecular model. In some solids, the intermolecular forces of attraction are weak. In such solids on heating, that type of solids on heating, the molecules acquire sufficient kinetic energy to overcome the force of attraction, and they overcome free to move. They become free to move. Thus, their intermolecular separation becomes very large and they change to vapor directly. So, this is our last point. Okay. Here one more do you know portion that we will discuss now. If the average kinetic energy of molecules of a substance is a measure of its temperature. The average kinetic energy of molecules of a substance is a measure of its temperature. In general, when a substance absorbs heat, the average kinetic energy of its molecule increases due to its temperature rises. If temperature increases, the kinetic energy also will increase, that we have discussed. But if the substance gives out heat, the kinetic energy its molecules decreases due to which temperature falls. During the change of state, when a substance absorbs or gives out heat, there is no change in average kinetic energy of its molecules, and so the temperature of the substance does not change during the change of state. Change of state means the change of form from one state to another, solid to liquid or liquid to gas, we know that. Actually, the heat absorbed or rejected increases the average potential energy of its molecules. The heat so absorbed is called the latent heat or hidden heat. Okay, students, this is our last point. Now we will have the exercise questions that we will discuss next session, next class. Please go through the chapters, please read it and learn it. Till next video, goodbye and have a nice day.